And we're live with day 2. I got bored of waiting. Anyway, where are we supposed to go? Return to title screen. Hold up. No. I loaded up the save file and it's like not telling me where we need to go, and I'm not playing through the first battle again. Yeah. Is it gonna force us into chapter 7? I'm not doing chapter 7 again. I will end the truth. I have to do chapter 6 again. Fuck that. My comment will be, you need to let us continue the game. Okay.
And so it was that the once...
Yep. I'm so confused. We saw that, right? Like, I waited until the talking was done. Oh.
Your most honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Erica, have arrived, my lord.
Okay, so it was here that we're supposed to go. Okay.
Thank you for the escort. You may go now.
If there is anything else that you require, anything at all, you need but say the word.
Okay, okay.
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's finest wine and a serving of fresh fruit delivered to my quarters.
Oh, hold up. So that lighting is equal across my face.
But of course, milady, I shall have the servants fetch it at once.
Ever eager to please, isn't he?
I believe the word you're looking for is sycophant.
This is indeed the word.
Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. It's a thing of beauty, what you've accomplished. I trust you're already seeing to that fuss outside the castle walls?
Of course.
The other domains are putting up little in the way of resistance.
The mains? That's how that's pronounced. Okay. Sure.
Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold, and Lord Fox was oblivious to what was happening until it was far too late.
How easily the three great houses of Glenbrook break under your iron boot, brother.
I don't like Thalas. It's just like, I don't know, his voice just puts me off.
Wolford is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them. Prince Roland will be in our hands before long.
Speaking of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead or rotting in jail.
Okay, I just think that at this point it's just really badly misspelled.
Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more a queen.
That is precisely what I would have her be.
Whatever do you mean?
Oh, interesting.
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardianship over her and have her crowned.
What the fuck? Excuse
A
me?
few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriat as much.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna meets his end at last.
Okay.
Father.
And Cornelia apparently lives. Okay. It's definitely giving me Hortensia Saga vibes.
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am Gustadolf, Archduke and High Commander of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Hear my words. The sins King Regna has committed against us, and against you, his own people, are grievous indeed. 3 decades have passed since the end of the war. In the years since, we have all done what we can to rebuild our nations. The opening of the Grand Norzelian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. An age where our 3 nations would work together for the peace and prosperity of all.
There's no way this man is 30 years old, which means he's just a fucked up little child.
But King Regna spat in the face of that glorious dream. As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, your King Regna schemed in the shadows to seize control of the mine for his own profit. And when Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and the man tasked with overseeing the mine's operations, became aware of this plot, King Regna had him assassinated in cold blood. In doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation and the holy state of Hyzant, but you as well. The very people who were to share in the wealth the mine would bring. And so we were left with no choice but to march on Whiteholm Castle and put an end to Regna's treachery by force. Our actions were born of a righteous duty to avenge Dragan's murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations. What say you, King Regna? Do you deny these charges against you?
I do not.
Yeah, because if he did, it would cause a civil war.
But I beg of you, spare my children.
Subjects of Glenbrook, your traitor king admits his guilt before you.
He can't deny it! It would cause a civil war, you piece of shit. That and he might also be
Punishment
guilty.
for these crimes is death. Off with his head!
Roland, Cordelia, the future of our kingdom is in your hands now.
Yo, that is gruesome. It's just like all red.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City, King Regna of Glenbrook beheaded before his subjects. The death of this kind and benevolent monarch plunges the realm into confusion and chaos. With the king perishes an all too short-lived era of peace, and in its place, one of bloodshed and turmoil.
30 years isn't all that short of a time. There we go! Those are just side stories, and honestly, if this was the main game, I would definitely play them. But it's not, it's a demo, and quite frankly, this is chapter 7, which means we'll get to it eventually. Do the side stories, then do the main story.
Lord Serenoa! Oh, thank the heavens that you are safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolforge is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Maxwell, maybe? The less said about your dad, the better.
Benedict, there is news.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm.
That's the best thing to tell someone! It's like, please stay calm, man.
His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father. No. Say it is not so.
Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed. We must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simone.
Huh? What is it? Has something befallen Father?
Honestly, with this game, I have no clue.
Father!
Lord Simone, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City, and has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simone. Not now, of all times.
Father! Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you. Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Very well.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow Father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simone. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No. It cannot be.
Look, no body, no death. We only have a mask.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities.
Like I said, no body, no death.
And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some rest. You have earned it.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Maxwell, you too abandon me now?
Ah.
I'm hoping there's no battle today, just because, you know, I don't want to.
At Gustadolf's command, Esfrost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolfort domain.
I'm actually gonna look the word up now.
Domain.
So it's an actual word. And it's an actual word, but it's just domain. That's funny. I guess it's like an oldish spelling of domain. Cool.
Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
That's annoying. The unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne. I don't think that's an issue from the game. I think that's an issue from a capture card. It might be the game, though. Hawk's Roost. So there will be a battle in this chapter. Of course there is.
My lord, the
Retro Gamer,
Espresso
thank you for the
advances on
follow.
us as we speak. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Roland to them at once.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
He is at that.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
No.
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much.
Like, what the fuck? No! That's not even up for debate.
Precisely. Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, or Heaven forbid a greater one.
The natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our shelter would become our jail.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Better my life than any of yours. This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
See, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
Exactly! Can't give you up. Makes no
Enough.
sense.
I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrificing any of us is the correct path.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects.
Yes, but I'm not about to commit treason. Wow! Wait, hold up a second! Hold up a second! You'd have me render a decision here now. The more I ponder, the more the answer escapes me. There is a case to be made for either course of action.
You would have me render a decision here and now?
As the master of this domain, you and no other must decide how we proceed.
I understand that, Benedict. Prepare the scales of conviction. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Oh no! This is really story heavy. Seriously? Oh god. At this rate, I'm gonna like see if I can save the game mid-battle. Just do the battle tomorrow. Because I want a time limit.
I will give the signal when it is time to cast your vote. I ask each of you to weigh the matter carefully till then.
Very well, my lord. To our own councils we go.
Oh, Jesus. Their hearts are divided, but a compelling argument may yet change some minds. To sway them, I will need more information. Perhaps I should ask around town. Going out, my lord? Yes, I would hear the wisdom of my people. Oh. Oh, no. Understood, my lord. When your work is done, pray speak to me once more. I will do just that, thank you. Let me investigate some more, then return when I have knowledge that might sway minds. The path of the story would determine by the consensus of your party as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you may cast a single vote, but you'll be bound to the decision of the majority. Oh, fuck's sake! Furthermore, before voting commences, you may speak to others to persuade them to change their mind. Whether or not your attempt at persuasion succeeds, however, will not be known for sure until the votes are cast. The key to successful persuasion is gathering the necessary information beforehand. Head to town, see what knowledge you may glean from the people. Holy shit! Why do we have undecided? Oh no. A terror like none other came over me when I saw the state in which you returned, my lord. Well, we just broke into someone's house. It's cool. Apparently I'm playing Pokemon. Or really any JRPG, it's not like specific to Pokemon. The Saltire War has just broken out in earnest when Frost's foundries began producing arms and armor forged of iron, the likes of which we'd never seen. It was a great boon to an already impressive army. Ere long, they brought destruction to every corner of the realm. As I hear it, the Frosty army remains the most mighty on the continent. I pray that we are not about to relive that bloody age. Gotta go into every house to make sure I talk to everyone. Long have I heard rumors of secret traps that dot the Wolffort domain. The tales are to be believed they serve to make quick work of any intruders, though I can't help but wonder, why keep such a valuable weapon so secret? Secret traps, it is hard to say what this might mean for us. They might well be employed to give us an advantage in battle, but at what cost to our own? This on the eve of a new age of harmony, what could the Archduke be thinking? To be honest, I don't think the Archduke knows how to think. I shudder to think there's a bounty on Prince Roland's head. The boy's always been a friend to the people. It says he's to be delivered alive. I'd wager they have no plans of executing him, at least not anytime soon. I should let the others know of this. Is it true? Has Esfrost attacked the Crown City? How could the high houses have let this happen? Hey, two peoples. Has the Crown City truly fallen? What madness is this? Mother's not herself today. Has something scary happened? Don't worry about it. I don't mind to make my way to the capital, but the high road's blocked. What's the meaning of this, anyway? I've got mouths to feed at home. They need to make the transition smoother, like 100%. Like, just... It's kind of jarring. We need to convince... We need a majority vote. So far, it's 3... for protect, 4 for handover, and 1 undecided. That's not a good thing. There's a commotion in the capital, to be sure, but it'll all be over soon. The Dawn Spear will see to that. Aye, the sun won't set on Glenbrook till Sir Maxwell falls. Ha, is it as if that would ever happen? Sir Maxwell laid down his life so that we might see another day. We must do all in our power to see that his noble sacrifice was not in vain. Okay, we can't enter that house. Is that it? That's the entire town? Returning to the council chamber, my lord. No. Okay, so we gotta persuade everyone else. Not Frederica. Only a fool would pick a fight he cannot win. I do not take you for a fool.
I don't know.
All the warriors disappear while they are otherwise occupied. We may find the weakness yet.
Well...
I too wish we did not have to surrender Prince Roland, mind you. We must be thorough in times like these. Pray continue. I would hear your thoughts in more detail. Oh! Oh! A hidden device that may give us the upper hand. I too have heard the rumors, and yet I see where your heart lies, my lord. Let us hope that it leads us well. Let's go! Undecided, fuck! Ah!
Well...
Then I won't worry. Take what time you need to make up your mind. This one should listen to reason. I will not allow my life to be weighed against those of the people.
Certainly.
Father taught that whoever rules is righteous by virtue of their station alone. But now, though I weigh your words more heavily than most, I know not what is right.
However...
I appreciate you speaking your mind, but I have my own thoughts on the matter. After all, is it not best that I handle that which is easily settled by my word alone? There is a way, but...
I wonder...
You mean to say such a thing is available to us? Such a tactic would demand a sacrifice of your people, and against their will, no doubt. I can no longer discern what is right and wrong. I place my fate in your hands. This sucks! Ah! Are they gonna vote like my way, or... Yikes.
I am ready.
I am prepared to accept the consequences of this. Make up your mind before mine changes. Okay. No, hold up. We must protect Roland at all costs. Even Bennett's at a loss this time, and I've never known the man to lack for ideas. Cor, where does that leave us? Ooh. I didn't unlock this. That's not good.
You're onto something.
You'll not get any peace thinking like that. There's nothing any of us could have done. Besides, that's all the more reason to protect the prince. I know how you feel. I do.
Consider this.
Sword to my throat, I reckon we're outmanned. At least as it stands now. Do you truly believe we could come out of this on top? Can't help you with that, lad. I don't give the orders. I just take them. Men will die, and our home may never be the same. Still, we can only do the best we can. What about keeping the people from harm? Have you given any thought about that? You're not alone on that measure, lad. I'm right here with you.
Tough spot we're in.
I'm the closest to an answer, but at least I know where your head and heart lie. Has been moved by your words. Sound, yes. That's weird. I know I talk to pretty much everybody, but like... I just stole from someone. It's as if that one might actually, I think that one might actually be locked just straight up. Okay, let's just talk to everyone. We got 2 more. Surrendering role is the only way to protect the domain. Surely you see that.
In that case...
Evident, so you foresee this being the first of many. I agree that it is not ideal to submit in this instance, but what other options have we?
However...
As in all things, logic must guide our judgment. I trust that you will make a reasoned decision, my lord. Perhaps the battle is not as hopeless as one might think. The town's secret weapon.
Interesting indeed.
I must confess I was not aware you knew of our domain's last resort. Forgive me, nothing I have heard here has shaken my convictions. Have you any more to say in your favor? I do not believe the battle's
However,
acting merely on wishful thinking will open you to criticism, and rightly so. Though this presumes that I have correctly deduced that you agree with His Highness's thinking.
I am decided.
At any rate, I thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall take them to heart. The scales of conviction speak with the voice of our people. I encourage you to meet with all of them that you might hear what is on their minds. I pray the others will make the rational decision. I'm hoping we protect the prince. Voting.
It is time to cast our votes.
I hereby open this matter to a vote. The question before us: do we surrender Prince Roland in accordance with Esfrost's demands, or do we fight for his freedom? On this matter, I say we must protect Roland at all costs.
Approach the scales of conviction.
I believe in you.
I put my faith in you as ever, my friend.
I believe I can decide this matter with confidence.
I too have made up my mind. May we not regret the path we have chosen.
So?
You believe we can win, yes?
I agree.
You have my vote. Do not make me regret it. Oh, please be unanimous. Please be unanimous.
calling me over?
I cast my lot with the young master. He's given me no reason to go down in him now.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Let's go! Everyone voted to protect the prince. Let's go! Let's go. I love it.
The way forward is decided.
We surrender Prince Roland to no one. The Esfrosty shall get our blades between their ribs and thank us for the honor. Oh yes, my boy! I love Serenoa so much. He's cool.
The judgment is made.
I mean, literally it was a unanimous decision apparently, and I'm just like, yes. Benedict Pascal. He's a 10 series card.
The scales tip, and our path is chosen. We must steel ourselves for the battle that lies ahead.
Very well. Then I will do all in my power to see that it proves the right one. I fight with you, my friend.
Prepare the defenses. We will hold our own against the army of Esfrost.
Oh, I forgot to download the logo. Oh,
After
well.
consulting the scales and reaching a consensus, House Wolfort resolved to shelter Prince Roland. Not long after, they find themselves besieged by an elite subset of Esfrost's forces. Commanding the Duchy's armies is none other than General of Laura, the deadly warrior who claimed the lives of Prince Franny and Sir Maxwell with her own hands.
Can we convince her to betray the duchy? No? Then off with her head.
Pardon the intrusion, Your Grace. A raven's arrived from House Wolfert.
Concerning Prince Roland, no doubt? So they refused to relinquish him to us. How intriguing.
Yeah, we had a vote, and it was unanimously decided that you can go fuck yourself.
They will remain loyal to the royal family even if it means their demise.
Yeah.
Very well. Send a raven to General of Laura. Tell her to make for the Wolfort domain at once, and that she is to return with the prince. Or not at all.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh! Okay then! That's nice. Technically, that means she can return if she joins us. Because, you know, she'll be part of the same party. I think most of yesterday's stream was the battle, so like I may have to cut the battle short, assuming we can. I mean, I could just probably put my thing on sleep mode, because I have to end in 30 minutes. Look, I don't have a choice.
Avlora? Are you certain?
Yes. We are surrounded by the Archduke's main forces, led by General Avlora herself.
She killed my brother. And my master. I must avenge them. Even if it means my life.
Your Highness, your life is far too important to so blithely throw away.
Yeah. Roland's a dumbass, apparently.
I know that, and yet...
Facing the Asfrosti forces head-on is a fool's errand. They will drive us back with ease. Let us consider another strategy. As a matter of fact, there is more to this town than meets the eye. It is a secret which, under normal circumstances, would be divulged to a new lord only after their succession is made official. But desperate times. I sent a man just now to make preparations. Come with me. We haven't much time.
I would hear more of your plan, Master Benedict. They say Castle Wolffort was built into a mountainside. Am I to believe there are yet more secrets concealed in its construction?
Just so. As it happens, a contrivance of sorts was installed in the town to be used only in cases of dire emergency.
Like a psychopath.
What manner of contrivance? I've never heard such a thing.
You wouldn't have. The information is divulged only to the Lord of the House and his closest advisors. It is a secret, one that embodies this town's true worth.
I see. Then what, pray tell, is this town's true worth?
The towering walls that rise up in all directions, the network of sloped waterways. This town appears as any other to my eye, but perhaps my gaze is untrained.
It is the canals we will use. We shall pour flaming oil into them from above and burn our enemy out.
The canals run through people's homes. I'd rather not do that.
What in the... Benedict, have you gone mad?
Do you see those hawk sculptures located throughout the town?
I do. They are the means by which the weapon may be activated, I presume.
Indeed. Tearing them down will trigger a barrier to rise around the canals. After that, no one will be able to get in or out until the blaze subsides.
You would burn people's homes. No, the very town itself, along with our foes. But just think of the lives that may be sacrificed.
Oh, we're about to sacrifice the entire town. That's great. Are we the baddies?
This is the path we have chosen. There's little choice left to us if we wish to survive. We must win, whatever the cost. Prepare for battle.
We'll stick ready for the Duchy's attack. That device should be somewhere in town, but where? I understand what my life means to our kingdom. I must survive the battle at all costs. And yet, Father, Franny, Cordelia, Sir Maxwell. She killed them all, Serenoa. I must avenge them with my own hand. Be aware of your surroundings. Never fight alone. You can fight together. Sir Maxwell often gave us such counsel, yes. Thank you, Cyrano. We will defeat Avlora together. I owe my life to you all, and I will not part with it easily. The Duchy shall not find us easy prey. I cannot believe we are to burn the town and our enemy both. I understand that we must prevail at all costs, yet still. With your father sick abed, the fate of this land rests upon your shoulders, my lord. I am confident you will lead us wisely in defense of our domain, as befitting one of Glenbrook's high houses. We use that method at risk of our own lives and those of your people. Still, this is the choice you would make. It will take many years to rebuild the town, and its people will suffer. I know you have only the well-being of your people at heart. I apologize for speaking out of place. This realm is nothing without our people. Your care for them will see them through this. We must prevail, and rest assured that I will see that we do. For Prince Roland's sake and for our own. According to Benedict, the hawk sculptures can be positioned here as well. But where are those pedestals hiding? Yeah, I should ask around. I must escort my children to safely in the castle. Will we lose our home? My friends are supposed to go play, but Mom says I have to go to the castle where it's safe. Did you perchance know anything out of the ordinary when you set up your stall? Aye, there was this pedestal or something, nothing on it, so I didn't think much of it, but... Forgive me, my good man, but we must ask you to move your stall to secure the defenses. Aye, if needs be so. Truth be told, I'm glad to find out now before I've established my business. My thanks. Be sure to take refuge before the fighting begins. The townsfolk have been led to refuge within the castle. And surprisingly, they went without incident, though no doubt it cannot be easy knowing that they will lose their homes. I was about to set off for the Crown City when they blockaded the highway. I know not what lies in store for us, but it won't be for good for business, I can tell that. Everyone out! Have you heard the news about Lord Silvio's house Tellior? When his frost attacked, he didn't muster a single soul in defense. He was holed up in his own domain like the cowardly gobshite he is. Ain't got a loyal bone in his body, that one. What a sorry excuse for the Lord of the High Houses. Yeah! Can't believe we were to use such a terrible device. You never need salt more than you do during wartime. Only hope our stores will last. It makes me sick to think of High Zant growing fat off the corpses of Glenbrook and Esfrost. But she attacks us, and here I thought our alliance was stronger than ever. Controls are kind of janky. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go through the battle today. It's almost time for me to go. Damn. Think we now wage a new war against Frost. I pray for victory, my lord. Alright, well, I am going to end off here. I'm gonna end off here. Sorry for the lack of a battle, but needs must. I gotta go do some stuff. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for the big battle of Chapter 7, maybe some of Chapter 8 or whatever. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.